Now that the 2021 Gold Cup has reached the semi-final stage, we can take a few minutes to look back at Suriname's first ever performance at the tournament. Although Suriname was eliminated in the group stage, overall the national team can be proud of what it has achieved. Of course, it all started with a historic run during the 2019-2020 Nations League, which served as the qualification tournament for the Gold Cup. Led by coach Dean Gorre, Suriname went into the Nations League with a full amateur team but was able to put down an impressive series in its group, which included Nicaragua, Dominica and St Vincent and the Grenadines. On matchday 5 against Dominica, a piece of history was made that would change Suriname's football forever. Nigel Hasselbaink was included in the squad and became the first ever Dutch professional player from Surinamese descent who was allowed to represent Suriname. Although he did not score on his debut, Hasselbaink added a new level of threat to Suriname's play and was instrumental in the 4-0 wins over Dominica. On the last match day, Suriname needed only a draw to qualify for the Gold Cup, but managed its first ever away win against Nicaragua, a 2-1 victory thanks to a winning goal from Hasselbaink. Between qualifying for the Gold Cup and the start of the tournament, nearly 20 more professional Dutch Surinamese players were added to the team. This led to heightened expectations back home and in the region. Suriname's debut at the Gold Cup came on July 12th against Jamaica, which ended in a 2-0 defeat. In the first half, Suriname looked nervous and made crucial mistakes in defense, which led to the 2 Jamaica goals. In the second half, Suriname's Natio took control of the match and carried that over to the second one against Costa Rica. Against Costa Rica, Suriname's squad, a mix of homegrown talents and Dutch Surinamese professional players, showed what it is capable of as it matched and for some parts even dominated CONCACAF powerhouse Costa Rica. In the second half, Cleofilo Fleiter, the 2019-2020 Nations League top scorer, scored Suriname's first ever Gold Cup goal, putting the debutants ahead 1-0. But in 2 minutes following Fleiter's goal, during what can only be described as a fatal lapse in concentration, Costa Rica scored twice to win by 2-1, which meant Suriname was eliminated. But this performance by Suriname had put the whole of the CONCACAF community on notice. The objective for the third match against Guadeloupe was to record Suriname's first ever win at the Gold Cup. Suriname was by far the better team, and again Fleiter, 21 years now, showed his quality by scoring the first goal of the match from an almost impossible angle. But again, Suriname became its own worst enemy when it allowed Guadeloupe to equalize minutes after going ahead. This goal, like all the other goals Suriname conceded, showed that the center of defense needs improvement, something the coaching staff is well aware of. In the second half, Suriname continued its domination of Guadeloupe, created numerous chances, but it had to wait until the 80th minute to take the lead again. Fittingly, it was Hasselbaink who scored a go-ahead goal to ensure Suriname's first ever Gold Cup victory. Don't forget, it was Hasselbaink who scored the winning goal against Nicaragua in November 2019 to clinch Suriname's first ever place in the Gold Cup. And one more interesting detail. Hasselbaink scored both his historic goals from assists provided by Ifenso Camphalius. Now that the Gold Cup is over for Suriname, the national team will be without official duties until the 2022-23 CONCACAF Nations League gets underway. But all in all, Suriname can look back proudly on its performances in its first ever Gold Cup participation. The plan is to do it all again during the 2022-23 Nations League and to qualify for the 2023 Gold Cup. Thank you for watching.